prior to the strikes, the Times had asked people if they were interested in the U.S. initiating an attack on Iran. Only 21% had said yes. Now here we are post-strike, and CNN poll, we'll just go over that one first, is most recent. We had 41% of adults saying that they approve. So Trump picked up about 20% of his cultists. 59% disapprove. The independents number, I think, is the most telling. 32 approve, 68 disapprove among independents. We have a couple other polls to get to, but what are your top-line takeaways?
Top-line takeaways are that those numbers map pretty closely to Trump's approval rating. And so, if Trump is going to wage a war entirely by himself, then one of the things you're going to see reflected in the numbers is basically, do people trust Donald Trump? And so when you've got about 60% of the country that has a negative impression of the job that Donald Trump is doing, and specifically when a bunch of those people who voted for Trump because they wanted him to lower prices, basically everything he does that is not directed at lowering prices for people, that is where you're going to see people being like, I didn't want you to do that. The other thing, or just observation I want to make, is that part of the reason that Trump is going to see people be negative about this is because Trump has been teaching people to have a negative view on foreign interventionism. Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Tulsi Gabbard, the vast majority of MAGA influencers online, they have been out there saying now for years, but especially going into this election, that foreign adventurism is very much specifically not on the Trump agenda. And so there's a lot of people who voted for Trump. It's not like the dominant thing, but it was part of the campaign where they're saying, look, we're not going to do these stupid wars. We're not going to get involved in these places. We're America first. And America first isn't a slogan. It's a statement of prioritization. We're going to focus on our veterans here at home. We're going to focus on lowering your prices. We're going to focus on X, whatever it is. Yeah. And the fact that they're not doing that, I think, is going to meet with disapproval, especially from the people who were on the fence, but tipped to Trump. They're kind of the last in, first out approving of Trump, and they don't approve of this war.